Exchange saying.
What do you mean by recession?
I'm sick of this recession, man. I mean, I looked on the website today and I was reading the stock exchange and just my shares is plummeting. How's yours doing?
Mine have hit rock bottom.
Oh, hey. Sorry, guys, just discussing the finances. It's just not looking good for us at the moment.
So that's why we're trying to make this football show and trying to get 500,000 hits on YouTube to raise some money.
Football 101 shares are plummeting. Come on, guys, help us out.
Do we actually have shares?
I listed them last week. Sorry I didn't tell you, bro. We floated this on the internet,
That's
on the
okay.
stock
Cool.
exchange.
Anyway, hey, I'm Tom.
I'm Peter.
Welcome to Football 101, the rub down and the smack up of all things football.
That's right, guys, and let's just get straight into it. Rub down from the weekend.
Round 32 of the Premier League.
Yep, Liverpool 4, Blackburn 1. Fernando Torres with 2 goals and a couple late ones by Daniel Agger and...
Don't want to correct you or anything, but Blackburn nil. Didn't score a goal.
Oh, was it fly or whatever?
Okay.
Okay.
But Daniel Agger scored a screamer.
Can't remember who else got it. Oh, it was David Ngo.
Fernando Torres, of course, getting 2 goals. Oh, first goal, by the way, absolute stunner. Man City 1, Fulham 3.
What can I
Man
say?
City 1, Fulham 3. Sparky Hughes, he's on the ropes.
Apparently the fans are chanting, you don't know what you're doing.
I don't know. It's going to be an interesting one to see in the summer if they actually keep Sparky Hughes.
Put a slide 20 on Kevin Keegan returning to Eastlands.
He just, but hey, good one for Fulham, 3-1. Clint Dempsey is getting a brace, and I watched that game actually, and it seemed like Man City didn't really have any response to it. Very well organised Fulham team.
Good comeback from Arsenal at the JJB.
Very good comeback. Theo Walcott leading the charge. Hosemedo had scored a goal early on. Arsenal really looked terrible in the first half. And also Arshavin, Alex Song and Mikel Silvestre.
And then when they're...
It was a good goal.
Yep.
Mikel Silvestre, good link up between Arshavin and Fabregas, and it looks like a bit of a trademark, that sort of one pass on the touchline to the next guy who passes it across goal, and then I've seen it happen a few
And
times.
that wraps up 4th place rounds for Arsenal. Sunderland going down 1-2 at home to Manchester United. Sunderland actually played really well, and I thought this was a bit more of the game.
Kiko Manchido!
Did he actually mean to score it? Nah.
I think he meant to touch the ball, but I don't think he really had any control.
Anyway, enough talking about Manchester United. Let's get on to the Chelsea, given a bit scare at home by Bolton Wanderers.
Oh shit, I mean, they were 4-0 up, they were cruising. And
took off Lampy, and then
Kevin Cyril Davies, who, by the way, should be playing for England.
he's good looking.
He is.
Would you say gay for him something?
No. But I'd like to lather him up in some oil.
But yeah, Bolton came back, 3 goals in 8 minutes. Awesome, put Chelsea on the ropes. Almost got a dramatic 90th minute equaliser.
Yeah. Just simple long ball tactics. John Terry was at 6 and 7. I mean, Kevin Cyril Davies was battering him and Ricardo Carvalho all day long. It was quite good to watch, actually.
And it was awesome. Sherry takes his first points as Newcastle manager, getting a 1-1 draw at away to Stoke.
Ooh.
Could be crucial in their battle for it. Could be the turning point. Who knows? But enough about that. Stoke should be staying up.
No signs of a miracle from the Messiah just yet, but hey.
We're still searching. We've got our scouts out there.
Tuned.
Pompey getting a 2-2 draw at home to WBA.
Yeah, I actually watched this game. It was actually a very good game.
Cranky's goal, man, was awesome.
Yeah, Cranky's goal was an unbelievable free kick. Chris Brunt scored a rather fortunate goal, but West Brom really had it over Portsmouth for most of that game.
Yeah, but that draw pretty much condemns West Brom, shoving them to relegation.
They're still there.
Technically.
I think they're still there technically, but...
But I've heard rumours, also on the side note, Chelsea might be bidding for Cranky in the summer. I've heard just rumours about that.
At Arsenal as well, apparently he's been linked with them. So.
On to the mighty Middlesbrough. We gave them a big rap last week and gave Borough, we pretty much condemned them to relegation.
I'd like to apologise to all Middlesbrough fans.
But obviously Gareth Southgate saw our show and said, fuck you guys, I'll show you guys. I'll show those guys at Football 101.
You don't know anything. What do you know?
Apparently we've heard rumours, not confirmed, that Gareth Southgate showed a video last week to his players before the game, and it gave them motivation. He said, look, these guys in New Zealand are laughing at you guys. And they said, well, fuck that, we'll show them, and they did.
Fucking cheap shaggers, we can't have that. So, but yeah, they come away with a 3-1 win. I reckon, Peter, this could be the start of something big for Middlesbrough. I don't want to say their away form is absolutely terrible, but their home form sort of suggests they actually might get there.
You know, Middlesbrough have only scored 25 goals all season. It's the lowest in the whole premiership.
Hey, man, I'm not surprised. Anyway, and Thriller at Villa.
The thriller at Villa.
3-3. What an unbelievable match. I watched this one as well.
Yeah. Fellaini, the hair scored.
Fellaini, the hair. And rather fortunate, if you watch the replay, if you agree with me, if you're an Everton fan, the penalty at the end, Julian Lescott, I don't know if you saw it.
I didn't actually know.
He was sort of had his back to, I believe it was one of their strikers, I think it was Agbonlahor. put his boots in the air quite high to clear the ball. Bonahor ran into his boot and they gave away a penalty. So I think they were rather hard done by Everton, but what a good game. What a good game. And didn't really help either team in that battle for 5th place.
Nope.
No.
And pretty much just helped Arsenal secure 4th. And to be honest, the last result of the weekend, the Tottenham coming away with a 1-0 win over the West Ham.
Yeah.
Pavlyuchenkov, and pretty much what I've seen of the
good goal.
Awesome goal.
Yeah, good little drag on the side of his foot. Very Eastern European-esque. And well, it's got Tottenham right back in 9th place, and I don't think anyone would have seen that coming 3 or 4 months ago. So well done to Tottenham.
Well done, Tottenham. That's pretty much the rub down this week, guys.
The smack up.
Now it's time for the smack up. First of all, I want to do my section this week
On the smack up.
on the smack up.
And go right ahead.
Oh well, I'm just going to
You
take.
don't have to ask for my permission.
Just be quiet there.
Okay.
We have a section, guys. If you've seen other shows, whatever happened to, and this week on whatever happened to a little known player who used to play for the mighty Chelsea, Alexei Smirtin,
Ex-captain of Russia.
ex-Russian
The
captain.
same.
Whatever happened to Alexei Smirtin?
Dunno.
Well, he played for a few clubs in his youth, like a few Russian clubs. What happened? He was at Bordeaux, and he got signed by Claudio Ranieri when Chelsea when Chelsea got really rich in 2003-04 season. He was already 28 when he got signed. He was immediately loaned out to Pompey for the season. Did pretty good, and he was recalled halfway through.
Is that right?
And he was recalled halfway through the season and played a bit of part. He was then lined out next season to Charlton Athletic. He didn't really do much there. And then in January 2006, he was sold to Dynamo Moscow, where he played about 22 games, didn't even score, I don't think. And he was released at the end of that season, and he was signed by Fulham. And he was released last summer. He hasn't found a club at the moment, and he's actually little interesting note. He's dabbled in politics. He's now a local MP politician at some place in Russia. We don't really know.
Is he a politician in Russia?
He is. He is a politician in Russia.
What the? So what? So he got released by Fulham.
And he couldn't find it. No one wanted him.
Couldn't want him, and now he's a politician.
Yeah.
Just goes to show
That's
there is a
whatever
career
happens.
after football, not just being a manager. There's plenty for you to do.
So that's what happened to Alexei Smirtin. If anyone wants to know.
That's amazing.
I didn't know what happened to him until I researched it.
Well, that's pretty amazing, yeah.
And now, last week we gave you guys a little segment on a little smack up on ex-players who make awful managers.
Poor managers, and we're going to continue that thing. Last week we did Paul Ince. This week,
You want to take it away, Tom?
Tony Adams.
What a drunk.
What a drunk Arsenal legend. He had a very famous autobiography called Addicted that he brought out. I believe it was sometime early 2000s.
I read it. It was awesome.
Awesome. And we're gonna have a little look at his managerial career. Peter, what have you dug up?
Well, Tony Adams, apart from being a stunning one-club man, made 504 appearances for Arsenal, scoring 32 goals.
22 years. He was actually the only player to win a Premier League or a league title in 3 separate decades.
Tis true. Tony Adams, though, after finishing with Arsenal at the end of the 2001-02 season, he got a job next following year in charge of Wycombe Wanderers. He didn't really have a very good spell there.
They went down, didn't
they? They did go down.
Yeah. That was in League 1?
Yeah, I think they're in League 1, they went down to League 2. Yeah. And Laurie Sanchez bought them. It was after Laurie Sanchez's time in charge. He then went off to Feyenoord, and he was doing a bit of coaching in the Dutch League. Mm-hmm. And he then came back and he was Harry Redknapp's number 2 at Pompey. And we all know what happened. Harry Redknapp went off to the big club at his Tottenham Hotspurs. Tony Adams took charge. Portsmouth were sitting about 6th place at this time. Portsmouth, when Tony Adams got fired a couple months later, was sitting in about 18th.
And now
it's pretty much Tony Adams is out on his ass and probably on another bender.
Who knows, mate? And just for your reference about Harry Redknapp, if you YouTube Harry Redknapp having a go or Harry Redknapp mad manager, you'll get a very good result. Anyway, Peter, can I have a drum roll, please? Because it's our time of the week when we introduce our ginger player. As you can see, our 3 gingers on the wall who are already right there. This week we have a player who used to play for Crystal Palace, now playing for Wigan. It is none other than Ben Watson.
Oh, he's so ginge. Look at the freckles. Look at the freckles on his head.
You can see the freckles on his head, and he's just an awesome ginge. We love him. Playing quite well for Wigan this year.
Just a disclaimer: if there's any gingers watching this program, we don't hate you.
We love you.
We're fascinated. Guys, that's Football 101, episode 5 for this week.
Round 32 of the Premier League we covered this week. Champions League. It's going to be a cracker. Stay tuned next week.
I just want to have a little, just before we go, Tom. It's a very special week. Tomorrow is the 20th anniversary of Hillsborough. Everyone out there, anyone's been affected by this, please have a minute's silence before whatever you're doing tomorrow at the time when it is. Tomorrow here in New Zealand, but next day there in the UK.
You mean the 15th of
April? 15th of April, yeah. But it's just tomorrow for us.
Yeah, for us. Yeah.
But yeah, guys, very, very sad thing.
It is a very sad day, and a day that should not be forgotten. Anyway,
No.
guys, I'm Tom.
I'm Peter.
Stay sexy.